Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let us take today's topic in projections of lines. We are taking line is inclined to both the planes. Okay, both planes means both horizontal plane and vertical plane. Okay, here we are taking projections. Projections means front view and top view of a given line. Okay, for taking the data, for doing the projections of this line is this is the given data. Before taking this data, I want to explain the line position, how the line is looking, if it is making angle with both horizontal plane and vertical plane. Okay, as we know, this line is our line is in the first quadrant. Okay, if you are taking in the graph, okay, this is the first quadrant, this is the second one, this is the third, this is the fourth. Okay, whatever lines we are taking in these projections, we are considering the line is in the first quadrant. First quadrant means the line is above HP in front of VP. Okay, so here I am taking, this is the vertical plane, we can write in VP form, this is HP, horizontal plane. Okay, in 3D view I am taking this plane is vertical plane, this plane is horizontal plane, and the line joining this both planes is X and Y. It is called reference line, and the angle between these two is 90 degrees. Okay, this is the first quadrant. The line is in the first quadrant. Okay, now here what the given condition, line is inclined to both the planes. Whatever line is here, this is making angle with the horizontal plane like this, and also it is making angle with the vertical plane like this. Okay, it is making angle with both the planes, with horizontal plane as well as with the vertical plane. For this line we need to do the projections. Projections means, as I told, how this line is looking in the front view. Okay, front view we can see on the vertical plane, how this line is looking in the top view. Okay, we will do the top view on the horizontal plane. In the front view it is looking like inclined line only on the vertical plane, but it is looking short. In the top view also it is looking like inclined line, but the length will be short. That short length in the front view as well as in the top view we can't do directly. Okay, that's why what I am doing means I am making two assumptions. In first assumption I am assuming this line is making angle with HP and parallel to the VP. Okay, and in next case I am taking assumption, I am taking line is making angle with the VP and parallel to the HP. Okay, I will do two diagrams with two assumptions. At the end I will combine those two assumptions. Let us take here, take the given data initially. This 70 mm long line, okay, PQ. Take this is P, this is Q, 7 cm long. Here I have written. Has its end P 20 mm above HP, okay, it is 20 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of the VP. Okay, the line is inclined at 45 degrees to the HP. Okay, it is making 30 degrees to the VP, and draw its projections. Projections means we need to do the front view and top view of this line, given line PQ. Here we have to take two angles. Okay, angle with HP, angle with VP. I told whenever two angles are coming, make two assumptions. Okay, initially take this angle with HP 45. Write down here 45 degrees to the HP, and VP assume it is parallel to VP. Instead of 30 we are taking 0 degrees parallel to the vertical plane. We have to do the diagram according to this assumptions initially. In next assumption we have to take the next angle. We have to assume 30 degrees to VP and then parallel to HP. As we know, two planes are there, horizontal plane, vertical plane, vertical plane, horizontal plane. One angle with HP is given, we have to assume it is parallel to the another plane, that is vertical plane. Here we are assuming 30 degrees to VP means it is given value, and we are assuming parallel to the HP. Okay, for our convenience the planes are like this, vertical plane, horizontal plane. According to the first assumption, this line is making angle with the horizontal plane. Okay, it is 45 degrees and parallel to the vertical plane. Okay, the distance between vertical plane and this line is constant. Okay, we need to do the front view as well as top view. In the front view we can see the P point here. Okay, this P point is 20 mm above HP. Here, this gap is 20 mm and 30 mm in front of VP. This gap is 30. Okay, initially we have to mark the P point in the front view, which is 20 mm above HP. So above XY line, mark the front view of P. So in it I do roughly. So for front views we are giving P dash, Q dash like that. P dash, this gap is 20 mm. Again we will see the entire true length. Okay, this line is Q dash I am marking. Okay, we can see the entire length. What is the line length? 7 cm. How much this angle? It is making 45 degrees with the HP. Okay, this is the front view like this. Now we did the front view of this line. Okay, now here we have to do the top view. Okay, in the top view we can see the inclined line is looking like horizontal line. Okay, So here for getting that length, this horizontal length is less than the true length. Here we have to do the projectile lines. Okay, so how much distance from the vertical plane? It is 30 mm. Okay, from the top is 30 mm here. Okay, so at 30 mm we have to get the top view. For top view we are giving small p small q like that. It is looking like horizontal line. Okay, extend this projectile line. This PQ length is less than this true length. So this is the first assumption. Okay, now we have to take the second assumptions. Line is making angle with the VP and parallel to HP. Here the same line, the same planes here, vertical plane and horizontal plane. Now line is making 30 degrees with the VP like this. It is making angle with the vertical plane and then parallel to the horizontal plane. The gap between horizontal plane and vertical plane is constant. Okay, this is the second assumption. Okay, for this we have to do the front view and top view. If you are doing the front view, this inclined line is looking like horizontal line. Okay, in the top view we can see the inclined line. If you see from the top this inclined line, we can see the entire length. So where the true length is coming, in the front view or in top view? In the top view we can see the entire length. It is called true length. First do the true length of the line. Okay, so at PE it is making angle. How much angle with VP? 30 degrees angle with the true length. Okay, so here do the line, 30 degrees line. Okay, mark the true length. What is the true length? 7 centimeter. I am giving Q1. Okay, so I am marking true length here. I am taking, instead of Q, already Q dash we have given here, mark Q1 here. Okay, in this assumption. So this is 7 centimeter. Okay, this is the line like this. So this is the top view we did here. Okay, so in the front view, so here it is looking like horizontal line. Okay, for doing the horizontal projection, just do the projector lines like this. Already we did here. So at this P dash point, do the horizontal line. This is the front view. Okay, this inclined line is in the front view. It is looking like horizontal line. So here we have given Q1. For the front views we are giving Q1 dash like that. Okay, this diagram is first assumption, this diagram is second assumption. Okay, these two assumptions. Now we have to combine these two for getting the projections of the final line. Now in our given data we need to combine these two angles. Initially it is making 45 degrees, again it is making 30 degrees with VP. Okay, so we need to do the projections of it, front view of the line and top view of the line. In both views this is making inclined line. Okay, for getting this final front view, final top view, here I want to tell one thing. This point in first assumption we are taking like this 45 degrees, again it is making 30. So it is moving, this corner is moving on the same plane. Okay, in all the angles it is moving on the same one layer. Okay, we can call it as one plane. It is turning on the same plane. Okay, it is moving on the same plane. Plane means it is looking like a line in the front view as well as in the top view. So here I will do one line, locus of all Q points. Here locus of all Q points in the top view. Same diagram in the sheet for getting the final front view and final top view. Okay, do the XY line of any length. Here already I did XY line. Mark P dash and P points. P dash is 20 and 30. Mark P dash P, small letters. After marking P dash P, just do lines up to some length here for taking the angle. Okay, 45 degrees and 30 degrees. At P dash take 45 degrees. In that direction take 7 centimeters. This point is Q dash. Okay. Drop this line, do the projectile line up to P horizontal line. Just extend this line. I am taking this is the reference line. Use the roller scale for doing the parallel lines. Line, extend this line like this. And after that at Q dash do the projector line. This is the reference. Here at Q dash, always remember projector lines are in light color. Okay. And this is the Q. In the front view we are giving names P dash Q dash. In the top view we are giving PQ. Okay, so P dash Q dash is the true length in the front view. Next I am taking in dark color. What is this angle? 45 degrees. Okay, this is the first assumption. In the second assumptions, we have to take at P 30 degrees line of 7 centimeter. So 30 degrees line 7 centimeter. 7 centimeter. Now this point is here. I am giving Q1. Now do the projector line at Q1 up to this P dash horizontal line. Okay, so extend this line. And here at Q dash at Q1 extend the projector line. Take this as a reference. And at Q1 do the projector line. So this is the Q1 in the front view. It is a Q1 dash. Okay, so we got Q1 dash. After getting this and this, just do the locus of Q point. It is like a plane. In the front view it is looking like line. And here also do the horizontal line. By using the roller scale, locus of Q point in the front view, locus of Q point in the top view, like this. In the final front view, take this length by using the compass. Just do an arc here up to this locus of Q. Okay, so give this intersection point name here. I am taking Q2 dash, P dash, Q dash, like that we are giving. Already we have did Q1 here, that's why give Q2 dash. Join P dash Q2 dash. It is the final front view. Okay, by using the scale, join P dash Q2 dash. Okay, this is the final front view. For getting the final top view, take this length. Okay, by using compass, extend up to this locus of Q. Okay, take this intersection point is Q2. Okay, for final point I am giving Q2 dash and Q2. Okay, join P and Q2. It is the final top view. Okay, P dash Q2 dash is the final front view. P Q2 is the final top view. If you take here, front view and top view are coming on the same line, it is called projector line. If you check whether Q2 dash and Q2 are coming on the same line or not, this initial line we took as a reference. Just tilt the scale up to Q2 dash. See here, both points are coming on the same line. If you join here, okay, so Q2 dash and Q2 are coming on the same projector line, and Q2 dash and Q2 should come on the same line. It is perpendicular to the XY line. Check whether it is making 90 degrees or not by using protractor. If it is making 90, whatever answer we got, it is the correct only. Okay. So this is making 90 degrees. That's why whatever lengths are coming, it is the correct answer. Mark the given dimension. P point is 20 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP. Mark the angles and also check whether this projectile line is making 90 degrees or not by using the protractor. If it is 90 degrees perfectly, whatever this final front view length and final top view length will be coming correctly. Okay. And the procedure we are following is also correct. Sometimes in the question they are asking what is the final front view length. At that time you have to measure with the help of scale and you have to mark here. So similarly, final top view length is we can measure with the help of scale. Sometimes they will ask what is the angle the final front view is making. Okay, this side angle is with the HP, this side angle is with the VP. They may ask what is the final front view is making angle with the HP. We have to measure by using the protractor, so we can write this value. And similarly, how much angle the final top view is making with the VP. Okay, so we can measure by using the protractor. This is the method of doing the line inclined to both the planes. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.